Kingdom. And a fabulous turnout tonight, one of the best of the year. It's what I expected because these fans are the best in the National Football League. On our Midwest Sport Dealers Chiefs Kingdom show, brought to you by your Midwest Sport Dealers Ford Drive One. Tonight, our final show of the year. I really thought we'd be having one a week from last night, but gotta move on, can't snivel, can't whine about it. In that overtime loss to the Oakland, those guys. But tonight we're at Bleachers Bar and Grill in our final show of the season. You can find the best fans at Bleachers, especially tonight. Bleachers is at the southwest corner of 291 and 150 Highway, near Raintree Lake and Lee Summit. Locally owned and operated, Bleachers takes pride in their great homemade food, and we can vouch for it. They got the best wings in town, and tonight you can get a half-pound homemade cheeseburger and beverage for $8.10. Now, since it's our last show of the year, and we get rushed at the end because we've got nearly 60 affiliates that carry this show, I want to acknowledge the folks that make this show possible, that actually work on it throughout the entire year. And I want to mention some names that I don't want to forget and get rushed at the end and leave them out because I appreciate them more than I can tell them or tell you. One is Administrative Assistant Cassandra Munoz, who basically works on this show for 9 months out of 12. The curtain closes on this year in the Chiefs Kingdom, but she goes right back to work on next year and actually works on this throughout the off-season. Also, Chiefs Radio Network, Director of Network Sales, Rich McCardle. Dan Israel, some of you met Spartacus earlier this year. He is Spartacus. He's the executive producer of the Chiefs Fox Football Radio Network from Sports Radio, and also Rob Trainer, who runs the network control room headquarters at NASA Control in Houston or Kansas City or someplace. Then there's Sports Radio 810 WHB folks, Chad Boger, of course the general manager, Mendlin Kriska, also Jason Justice the Drake has no equal. There's video games named after him, and actually University in Des Moines, Iowa is named after the Drake. Shane Summers, here from Sports Radio 810. Make sure you all are in line for the autographs. Brian Johnston from Kansas City, the Kansas City Chiefs, who of course works with the Midwest Sport Dealers, all of our locations, all of our advertisers. And now I want to read off our great fans who come week after week. This has become family. This has become a part of our fabric. And one of these days I'll write a book and we'll talk about how this show developed and why it is what it is. But we have talked about wins and losses and coaching changes and sad things that have happened in families in this room and great things that have happened in families in this room. But to me, it is the epitome of what makes this franchise unique and special. It is the fans of this football franchise. The Metcalf Pancakes are here with their location, located in their suite right here. The Red Hots are here. Of course, they've got their own little thing going on. And we've got the Geeks back there, of course, the Geeks. And Snowstorm Sandy, Cindy Lou Who, Autograph Geek, Arrow Man, who's just been voted like Fan of the Decade or something. Arrow Woman. Autograph Geek, Betsy the Brain, Yellow Fro Man, Susie Bling Bling, the Taj Mahal Tailgaters, Homecoming Queen this year, and the Homecoming Queen, the Savage. The Savage. And First Down Elvis is here tonight. Love you very much. Also tonight, Buckeye Paul is here, one of our great Chiefs guys. And also, there's Buckeye Paul, who's our videographer. You can watch this on Facebook later this tonight, probably. Also, Al, the local photographer, our official Chiefs photographer, is here. The Lake Lottawanna Lake Rats are here tonight. Big Daddy Lake Rat is on his way to Padre on a mission trip for the mission to help him, actually. And also, there's the Princess Lake Rat, Little Princess in Florida for a soccer tournament. But that's the Lake Lottawanna Lake Rats, one of our staples. And of course, the Red Coaters. Special shout out to Anthony and Topeka from Glitter Coater, Glitter Glover, and our official masseuse of the kingdom here tonight. But thanks to the Red Coaters and all the rest of the fans that are here in attendance. It has become tradition. It is a special hour that we get a lot of feedback from all the fans throughout the Chiefs Kingdom who listen. I mean, people in Saskatchewan like Daryl. We got listeners and followers in Vegas. We got listeners and followers in Afghanistan, among all those who serve our country. Of course, we've got our Chiefs Kingdom staples, the Book of Sealed Signatures, found excited by the best fans in the league at the darkest moment. That will be open when we win a postseason game, and that will be soon, Tyson. That will be soon. Also, we've got, of course, this week, it's not only any week, it's Donkey Week, baby. And we can derail the T-Bow train and all the donks this week by going to the Mile High City and taking care of business. And taking care of business means it's time to put the hammer down, baby. Got it. Hammer's brought to you by Westlake Ace Hardware. Locations all throughout the Chiefs Kingdom, where they've got Craftsman tools and lots of hammers. So check them out at Westlake Ace Hardware. They are awesome. So, and we're going to put some anti-mojo from the thing that we've got here too on T-Bow and his friends, because the best guy to do that would be a young man that I know that's rather large, and his name is Tyson Jackson. He'll be our first man on the show. It's his first appearance on the Kingdom. So this is his first shot. It's his second year, but he's a rookie tonight on the Kingdom. The best thing I can tell you is I'm going to give you some very good news. Actually, Romeo Cornell will give you some very good news when we come back. We will have some special Pro Bowl announcements of the Kansas City Chiefs when we come back from Bleachers on the Chiefs Fox Football Radio Network. Play big. Haney in trouble. Chased by Tyson Jackson and beheaded by Jackson. Back at the 20. A loss of 13 yards in maybe Tyson Jackson's best play yet as a Chief. Get over here.
Hi, Cassandra.